Hey friends, happy Tuesday, August 15th. We have a big whopping project tonight. So when you're hopping on, say hello, let me know how you're doing. Very nervous and excited about this project. So when you're hopping on, comment PORCH, P-O-R-C-H, and you will get the information sent to your messenger on this project, okay? So, how is everybody? Happy Tuesday. Okay, I posted earlier and was like, all right, y'all, try to guess what I'm making. We had a lot of great guesses. We had a few people that guessed the right thing. So, you're about to find out what it is. Hey, Kimberly. All right, so lots of pieces. I did some pre-painting because there's a lot going on with this project. But, hi Barbara. Hi Kathy. So, we're making a big porch leaner. And it is not your typical porch leaner that's on like a regular board. So basically this is going to be the top. We've got lots going on here. Hold on, let me show you. Hi Tam. Hey Kathleen, hi Lynn, hi Karen, hi Sari, hi Rita. Sorry if I missed somebody. Hi Denise. Okay, so here's what we're doing. This is the bottom. Look, it's huge. But we're making a porch leaner, okay? So this is the bottom part, and then we're gonna put this here. So I already did some pre-painting because we would be here forever if I painted all of it while we were live. But this is gonna go here, okay? So that's the bottom. And then the middle part is gonna stack. Hi Eileen, how are ya? Hi Cindy, hi Donna. This is gonna go here. And then on top of this, we've got this piece, which is the top. So it's gonna be huge. So I pre-painted the 3 pumpkin pieces because again, we'd be here for hours painting. So I just painted this one eucalyptus. This one is dune, all chalk paste. And then, this one is papaya, okay? Lots going on here. So this is our big whopping project tonight. But what we're gonna do is, so like I already painted some of the stems. Hi Lisa. We're gonna work on the leaves because we're gonna use one of the new transfers on the leaves. We're gonna paint the leaves. But let me show you. This is the elegant, it's called Elegant Flourish pattern. Look how pretty that is. So here's what I'm thinking. Hi Pat, thanks for joining. Hi Kathleen. So what I'm thinking is like, I wanna paint some of the leaves bark, which is the brown, and then chalk on them with like a kind of an opposite color. We'll see. We're just gonna roll with it. Okay, so I went ahead, like I said, already painted our little stems here because we're gonna get to the good part here and figure out which color we're gonna do our leaves. So let's see here. We've got 2 of the same similar size. Hi Faith, I know, big project. I've been like, I had to work myself up to this project because it's a big one. I'm breaking up, and am I breaking up for anyone else? Hopefully not. I don't know, y'all, if it's my internet, if it's Facebook, or what. It's not being very friendly. Y'all let me know. Hey, Melissa, thank you. I'm breaking up for others. Shoot. I don't know, y'all. We're just gonna have to roll with it tonight. Okay. So, what I want to do. Hi, Shelly. No, I'm good. Okay. Some people I'm breaking up for, and some others, or some I am and some I'm not. Okay, so I want to place these down in a way that I don't paint 2 leaves that are going to go next to each other the same color. Loud and clear. I love to hear that. Thank you. Hey, Autumn. Okay, so I'm going to, let's see, over here, we're gonna do bark. Okay, so I want, there's like 3 different sizes and 2 of each size. Okay. Hi Sandy. Hey Karen. Thank you so much. Hey Robin. So this side we're gonna do bark. So we're gonna do a big, medium, small, because we're gonna put the bigger leaves on the bottom, medium, and then small. Okay. It wouldn't look right if I put big leaves on top. But I also didn't want to paint them the same colors. Like I want, like these 2 are going to go on the bottom pumpkin, and I want one to be like bark and one, I don't know, hay pumpkin color. Okay. So let's do bark here for these, and then we'll do hay, pumpkin, and then maybe camel. We're making a humongous porch leaner. So if I remember correctly, it's like 30 inches tall. So it's pretty big. So typically what I see with porch leaners is you buy those big boards. I've never made one of those myself. My mom has made one. But I wanted something that was in like pieces to where we could put it together so that I could ship it, right? Because I can't ship a giant, humongous piece of wood, but this one can be placed together and can be shipped. So super fun times tonight. So now I'm wondering if I should do camel. Okay, so here are my color choices. I've got hay pumpkin, definitely want that one. And then I know I want camel. And then I guess I'll do bark for the leaves. Yes, I think I'm just going to do that, because then when I use the transfer, I'm going to do kind of opposite colors. I'm just going to go with it. But this jar right here I've used quite a bit, and I've had for a while, and it's getting a little bit dry. So I'm going to add some distilled water. I do not recommend adding tap water because, especially here in Texas, the tap water is straight up nasty. You don't want to drink it. And when the water's not good and you add it into a paste, it's going to get moldy and gross. Like we don't want that. So I use distilled water. I just go to Walmart and get like one of the 99-cent jugs of water, and it lasts me, or gallons of water I should say, and it lasts me for a long time. I've heard people say that they use the spring water as well. I don't know the difference. Just don't put tap water. Trust me. I've done that, and it was not a pretty sight when I opened a jar of paste like 2 weeks later. Yes, Joan, I'm in Allen, Texas, and the water, I don't cook with that water. It's blah. It is not good. I don't even like giving my dogs the tap water because it's just not, it even smells funny. It's not good. So you get my point though. Just use like a distilled or spring water for your paste so you don't ruin it. Because I've done that and accidentally put tap water in there, and I opened a jar like 2 weeks later and it smells like something very bad. So we want to take care of our supplies. Okay, so there we go. Hi, Lori. I'm very excited to show y'all this one. I have been kind of pondering it the last 2 days, like, oh, this is a big one. You know, so I decided to go ahead and pre-paint some of the, like the big pumpkins. So I don't, hi Debbie, so that I don't sit here and paint for days, you know. All right, we're gonna let those dry. Hey Debbie, y'all, we have so many Debbies and so many Loris. When I'm doing shipping and stuff, I'm like, wait, I gotta make sure I have the right Debbie, and I have to make sure I have the right Lori as well. Wait, do I want these papaya? Oh, make sure y'all comment the word porch, okay? When you comment the word porch, you're going to get a message sent to your messenger. It's going to basically link you to all the Chalk Couture supplies that I'm using for this project. I may have added a couple extra paste colors to that. I wasn't sure if I was going to use those. But certainly when you click the link, you can like add and subtract anything from the, you know, cart link, basically. It's basically, I basically send you a link and say, here's all the supplies that I use, and you can just get rid of whatever you don't want. Anyways. Yes, this is camel. Kind of reminds me of like a caramel color. Caramel. Now, let me tell you something. I do not have these cutouts listed on my Etsy shop yet because they were so big. I didn't have a place to take a picture of them. Debbie's are avid crafters, that's right. So my plan is to, once I get it finished, I'll take a picture of it and add it. But if anybody wants the cutouts for the project that I'm making tonight, they are $40, and you get all the leaves, all the huge pumpkins, everything that I'm going to show you tonight for this project as far as the cutouts go. It's a lot of pieces. Well, it's not a lot of pieces, it's just really big pieces. So yes, if you want one, you can just let me know and I can send you an invoice. You can just let me know in the comments, or, you know, comment below. Now, if you ordered from the live sale last Friday, you can add one on, and you probably don't have to pay additional shipping because I'll just ship them all together. Because we have not shipped orders from that sale yet. We are working on those. It is a work in progress. Okay, so now we need some hay pumpkin right here. And just gonna add a little water. Now this is a newer paste. This is actually one of the new paste colors. And it's not like, this is like great consistency. It's creamy, it's dreamy, it's like melted butter-ish consistency, yogurt consistency, sour cream consistency. I still add a little bit of water. Yeah, so Stacy, the price for the cutouts for this porch leaner are $40. And that gets you all the pieces I'm going to show you tonight. So you can just comment and, you know, like, hey, I want one or whatever. And if I have your email, I'll send you an invoice. If not, you can drop it in the comments or send me a message. But yes, $40, and they're huge. This is like a 30-something inch porch leaner when we're done with it. Okay. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Pam. All right, so these two leaves are going to be hay pumpkin. I love this color. It's kind of in the middle between a orange and a yellow mixed. Okay, so let me move these over here. I do too, Linda. It is a good one. That one and saffron. We needed that like orangish mustard color. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, let me make sure my glue gun is on. Okay, these guys. Oh no, the light went off. Sorry, y'all. What the heck? Hold on. Why is the light off? Oh my goodness. I think my ring light has a short, so it's done that to me a few times now. It's probably time to get a new one. So y'all do me a favor and drop some hearts, share the video with all your friends, church friends. Hi, Virginia. Yes, we're making a big old porch sign. Or porch leaner, I should say. Hi, Julie. It was funny seeing all the guesses today. Some people were spot on, and some people I was like, what? It was funny. You just never know. All right, so let me show you all the things here. So this is part of our big whopping porch leaner that we're making. So we're gonna start with the bottom. And I did, like I said in the beginning, pre-paint some of the pieces. So this is the bottom, okay? And we're gonna glue this on here. I know, isn't that snowman cute? I think I did him on Sunday. No, maybe Saturday. One of the weekend days. I don't know if my glue gun is, it's not ready yet. It'll be ready in a minute. But what we can do in the meantime, I do want to use 2 kinds of glue because we're going to need some serious hold here. Because these pieces are pretty big. Okay. So this is gonna go right in the middle here. And it just bumps right up with the pieces that kind of match at the bottom. My day was wonderful. It's very productive. Yes, these are huge pieces, but like, I've been wanting for a while now to do a porch leaner, and I'm like, I can't ship a huge piece of wood. So I'm like, I need something that like can be pieced together. So here it is. Okay, there's that. And then I even have like some brace pieces for the very back where it's gonna like hold it all together. So I wanted to do this pumpkin kind of a white, but I wanted a little bit of an off-white color. Let's see if this is good. So I thought Dune was perfect for that. Get my glue sticks. That's very true, Autumn. Very true. Yes. My mom and I have done some like couple of local events. We haven't done one in a couple years, but the ones we did, we, you know, had some bigger pieces like that, but it's just hard to, when somebody wants to buy like a finished piece, it's okay. But when they want to do like a DIY thing, those types of things are hard to ship. But yes, very, very good idea. All right, so this one just sits right there. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hope y'all having a good day. My kids had a wonderful day at school. It's so nice when they get a good night's sleep, they go to school, they eat a good dinner, and they're just kind of hanging out. Everybody cooperates. That doesn't always happen in my house. But it's always nice when it does happen. All right, so now we've got these 2 pieces, and then we've got our third top. Lots of maneuvering here. So I did not paint this part, this stem, because we have a stem we're gonna put on top of that. And it's basically the same piece, so there's no point in me doing that, or painting it, I should say. Thank you, Miss Cindy. I'm using 2 types of glue, but I just want to make sure we are nice and stuck. Okay, so there's the top pumpkin. Okay, so what I want to do is show y'all how to put the back pieces together. Goodness, I need more space here. Hold on a minute. All right, so we've got this piece and this piece, okay? So you've got 2 like backers or like pieces we're gonna put on the back that's gonna hold it all together. Stephanie, so I ordered it's through, I guess, like the Milwaukee brand. So like this charger is from Milwaukee, but it's like a knockoff Milwaukee dupe, as my kids would say. But it doesn't say Milwaukee brand. Like Milwaukee's like a brand of power supplies, I guess. But I just got it, and it so far so good. And cause like I had one, and the glue kept getting stuck, and it was just awful, and it was really bothering me. So, okay, so bottom right here. This is middle. Okay, like that. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna place it down like this and put it together. So see how it just kind of goes together, and then we're just gonna glue this to the back, and this is gonna hold it together. You know what, Stephanie? I think I paid less than 30 bucks for it. It was cheaper than like the Ryobi. I had the Ryobi, and I don't know if it was the glue gun that I had. I didn't care for it. It's like the glue would get stuck here in the middle, and I could not, it wouldn't like melt and go through. It was the weirdest thing. But yeah, this one was cheap, and I'm like, I'm just gonna give it a try, and so far so good. I already had one of the Milwaukee batteries for something else, so I wanted to be able to use a wireless, cordless one. All right, so lots of glue here. I'm using the leftover glue I had in that little tube. This is that stick fast glue, and then I'm also putting using the glue gun, hot glue, because we need some serious stick. We're making a big old porch sign, porch leaner. All right, so I'm just gonna flip it over and boom. Sorry, y'all, I got something in my eyeball. So this part won't even show on the front. You won't even be able to see it. But this is basically our base. So I'm gonna let that sit, sink in, dry, stick, not move, all the things. Okay? And then we're going to, that's in the way, hold on. You know what, give me just a second. I need to move some of these brushes around because I'm like sticking my arm in them. So let me just put these over here. I knew I needed a lot of room, and I'm like, oh, I'm not used to having this big of a project. So just move some things around. Okay. These can go, these are our stems that I already painted. They'll go over here. So we can move this down, and then look, we've got this piece. So the skinnier piece is going to hold this part together. Okay. So see how that's just gonna slide right in there. Oh, you know what? I put this one too far up. Well, shoot. Okay, don't do as I did, but this piece here needed to be slid down more because look, it's too tall. Wonder if you could change it around and make a snowman. Absolutely. Wonder if I have another wood piece. Hold on. Let me see what I got. I know I've got a wood piece around somewhere that I can use. So anyways, what I did was I should have moved this down to like here, because this piece is too long. And I can't glue it like that. Well, poo. Okay, hold on. I need to find this. I know I have a wood piece. I just need to find one. Let's see what I've got. This will work. Y'all, look. Random piece of wood, boom, glue. So if you get this project, slide your bottom piece down. Don't put it so far up, because I just made a boo-boo. But I found a random wood piece. I'm gonna glue this. This should work just fine. All good. Just a little pivot. Yeah, you know what, Faith? I was thinking about that too. I don't know if they'd hold very well. I wanted like a solid piece, but this will work. It'll work fine. I think I just needed to slide this bottom backer down some so the other one would fit like here, but see how this is overlapping. But yeah, anyways, lesson learned. All good. Okay. So for mine, I may add a couple pieces here like later when I'm done, but y'all get the gist here. So all these cutouts, you get all the leaves, all of these pieces is $40, okay? And if you ordered from me on last Friday's sale, you should not have to pay additional shipping because I can just add it on. But this is what we have so far, guys. Look at that. It's huge. I'm telling you, it's like 30 something inches tall. So this is what we have so far, okay? Super exciting. Okay. So we're going to move this over here for now. We'll let the glue sink in and we're going to work on these pieces. Hi, Annette. So if you guys want one of these to make your giant porch leaner, they are $40. Just comment below like, hey Rach, I want a porch leaner, and I will send you an invoice. Okay, so let me make a note. I got you, Cindy. Okay. So make a note. There we go. So, funny story, I didn't list it on Etsy yet because these things are so big. I didn't have a place to take a picture of it. So I'll take a picture like on the porch when it's put together. Probably later tonight when it's all done. Okay, so we're gonna use the Elegant Flourish pattern on these leaves. Okay. So got you, Lynn. Got you, Faith. Hold on, let me take a note. Lynn and Faith. Did you want one, Anita? Okay. So y'all know that I like to cut my transfers, right? So I actually have 2 of these for myself, and y'all are probably like, no, she's gonna cut it. I just find it easier to manage I got you, Gayleen, to manage these transfers when they're cut. So what I do is I just fold it in half, make a little pinch right here, and I'm just gonna cut going up right down the middle. It's a pattern, so there's really no reason to cut it in a specific line. But I just want it to be easier for my project, so I'm just gonna cut it. All right. Now we're gonna fuzz this because I have not used this one before. Fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. Did you want one, Miss Virginia? Just let me know. Yes, all the cutouts are $40 to get a big old stack of cutouts, including the back pieces. Just don't glue yours wrong like I did. And I got you, Miss Virginia. I got you, Cindy. So you get all the leaves, all the pieces. This design, you could honestly do it so many different ways. Like Stacy said, you could make a snowman, just all different colors. You could do lots of things. I thought about chalking on the pumpkin pieces, but I was like, I don't know if I want to do that or how I want to do it. So I was like, let me just chalk on the leaves. All right, so I'm taking the brown ones and sticking them down. I'm gonna flip it over. So I want to do, let's do camel chalk on this one. Paste, I should say. I got you, Stacy. I got you, I got you. Okay. Y'all, look at these little green squeegees. I got these a couple years ago at one of the chalk conventions. Do you have something to put? Yeah, so I'll probably spray it with like a poly spray. You can get it Amazon, Home Depot, lots of places, to protect the paint. Yeah, usually if you just spray it with that, it should be fine. I used like Super Duty glue because here in the state of Texas, it is blazing hot. Although we're supposed to have a cold front tomorrow and it's just going to be 99 degrees. Just saying. Cold front around here is 90 something degrees. So I used a lot of glue just to be sure. And if you're not sure like about the weather, just bring it inside. Like if it's too hot, bring it inside and then put it back out when the weather cools. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna peel this up. Oh yes, I love this. Thanks, Miss Debbie. Okay, so you see, I just kind of did like an opposite color. You could really do any of them. And it's a pattern, so it doesn't need to be perfect. Boom, there's those three. Yeah, just 99 degrees out. Cold front tomorrow, y'all, coming to Texas. It's too hot to send the kids to sports. I'm telling you, I haven't sent them because it is just, they're just miserable out in this heat. Where'd my spray bottle go? Oh, here it is. Way too hot. Okay, so I'm gonna spray this over here. Keep it wet. Now, what color are we gonna do on these? I really could do bark. I have an idea. I think the pattern's right on too. Just kind of occurred to me. So I don't typically do this, but I'm going to take this transfer and I am going to just put it right back on this leaf here. Or put it on, well, no, I just sprayed it. That's not gonna work. Don't do that. No. No, never mind. Hi, Melinda. Yeah, we do need the rain. You're in Texas too, right, Melissa? Can't remember. We do need a lot of rain and so Vicky, this is the Elegant Flourish pattern. It is available and you can comment the word porch and you'll get a link sent to my sent to your messenger through, and you can click on it and go to my chalk site and grab that. Yeah, so what's interesting, Lynn, is I signed my girls up for summer softball, baseball. They didn't have it. And like one weekend I was like, okay, this isn't gonna work. Like it was just, it's too hot. I mean, my kids are tough, but I'm like, they're just dying out there. I mean, people are literally dying in this heat. And what's interesting is, so like they play for the same like league, I guess, but it's like different people lead the, different age groups. And so Bella, who's older by just a few years, they were canceling her practicing games and stuff. But Zoe, who's 8, 3 years younger, they weren't canceling hers. And I'm like, okay, there's something wrong here. These kids are smaller and you're not canceling it. So I was like, Mama Bear is just going to make that decision and we're just not going to go. So that's what we did. And I was happy to see that some other parents, did the same thing. Okay, this is papaya. I think this will look good on this camel color. So yeah, now they are starting the actual, like, not summer season. I guess this would be the fall season. And the good thing is the coaches are scheduling the practices for like, well, this is good and bad, like 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. Which at first I'm like, really, 8 o'clock? But it's good because you know what? It gets us up bright and early. We get our day started. The day's not short because we slept too long. Hi, Raquel. How are you? Welcome. we're making a giant Big Mama porch leaner. Porch leaner. That is some pumpkins. That worked out well for that one. Love it. So make sure y'all comment porch and you'll get a link with all the details. Okay. So I think I want to do papaya on these two as well. So I'm just going to put this right back down and go for it. Hi, Helen. We are making a pumpkin porch leaner. We've got it assembled over here. I'll show y'all here in a minute. Y'all can comment the word porch, and that'll send you a link to my Etsy shop where I have all my cutouts and my Chalk Couture website, so you can get the transfer and the paste and all the things, squeegees, all the supplies. I have not loaded the actual porch leaner cutouts on my Etsy shop yet because it was so dang big that I couldn't take a picture of it yet. But now that it's put together, I can take a picture like on the porch. That's awesome, Raquel. Well, my name is Rachel. So we have somewhat of a similar name. And I'm the mama here on the page. And I come on here after a very long day of raising 6 kids. This is my therapy after a long day. Can I ask where I can purchase the cloth you're using on the transfers? Yes, Miss Pat. So that's all on my Chalk site. So comment porch, go to your messenger. The green cloth here, this is called a fuzzing cloth. Mine's terribly dirty, so please ignore that. This is a fuzzing cloth. It's all on my Chalk Couture website. Oh, that's awesome, Raquel. So my squeegees are on that website. All my paste. The drying tool that I use, this thing, all the turquoise looking items. Let's see. What else? Oh, the board erasers, all the supplies. So yeah. Go to my, comment the word porch, go to your messenger, click all the prompts, go to my Chalk Couture website, and you will find my Chalk Couture items there on the website, okay? And if you have any questions at all, because I know you're new to chalking, you can certainly just send me a message and I can help you, you know, walk through anything you need. That's what I'm here for. So, if you guys want to grab these cutouts, I cut them myself. For those of you that are new, the rest of y'all know that. So you can let me know in the comments like, hey, I want one of those porch leader cutouts. They're $40. I will drop you an invoice to your email. Just make sure I have your email address, okay? Awesome. Super exciting. All right, so let me just clean up a little bit and spray my transfers because I want them to stay wet so that when I'm done, I can clean them. Yes, Bambi, that snowman I did on Saturday, I think. And that's one of the ones that was in the live sale from Friday. Okay. Let's do a little drawing. Hi, Janet. Hi, Ann. Miss Ann, I sent you those leaves and stuff today. I mailed them out for you. I gave you some extra goodies, too. I just come on here and do DIY crafts. One day I might do a Halloween craft. Another day I might do a giant porch leaner. It's whatever I find up my sleeve for the day or whatever random idea that I think of during the middle of the night. Because I do my best thinking in the middle of the night. So yeah, I just come on here, go live, talk with all of my friends. This is truly my therapy, y'all. So I work a full-time job and I work from home. I've been at my job for like 17 years. I've got 6 kids. We're always busy. We're always in sports. And this is my time to come in my craft room, shut my door, tell my kids not to come in because mom's live. And I just come on here and craft and talk to all of my people. Thanks, Cindy. So when you comment porch, you'll get a link to all my information in your messenger. You can check out my Etsy shop. I do my own cutouts, all the things. All right, so for those of you that did not see this, here's this giant porch leaner, y'all. It's like 30 something inches tall. It's huge. I can barely get it all in the video here. All right, so we do a little shifting because we're gonna have to lay this down. Don't quite have enough space. Okay, look how big that is. It's humongous. Okay, so let's do, I just want to kind of lay it down and place it first. So see, I did not, and I'm glad I didn't want to have two brown leaves go together. They needed to be like different colors. So let's see, that goes there, and these just kind of go wherever. Yes, I like simple. Simple and easy is where I'm at. I don't like to do difficult projects. And that's why I was like, ooh, do I want to do this one? But I was like, nope, step by step, we can do it. We'll figure it out, make it easy. And that's how we're doing it. All right, so I'm just placing these leaves wherever. So if you want the cutouts to make your own porch leaner, or yeah, porch leaner. I don't know why I want to call it a porch sign. It's a porch leaner. They are $40. So you can comment in the comments, I want one. And I'll send you an invoice to your email. Okay, if I don't have your email, then you can just simply either drop it in the comments or, I don't know, y'all. These are just going everywhere. That's okay. You can send me a message with your email. Yes, that's a new one, Miss Pat. It's called the Elegant Flourish pattern. Very pretty. All right, so see, I was telling you I didn't paint the top stem here because this gets glued right there. All right. There's that. And these just kind of go wherever you want to put them. There is a gap here, so I'm just going to cover it up with the leaves. Boom, done. All right, let's see. I'm loving this. This was really fun. So if you didn't catch the whole live, you're welcome to watch the replay. I did pre-paint the pumpkins, just solid colors. This one's eucalyptus paste, chalk paste. This one is Dune chalk paste, and the bottom is papaya chalk paste. And all the paste colors are in my link whenever you comment the word porch. All right, what have I not glued down yet? This one. Just don't burn yourself. Thanks, Miss Sandy. So if you want one of these, comment, I want one, Rachie. My nephews call me Rachie, so that's what I refer to myself as sometimes. So you're probably like, what on earth is she doing? So no, you can just comment, Rachel, I would like one, and I'll send you an invoice. They're $40 for these. All right. Y'all, I'm loving this. This turned out so awesome. Look at that. What do y'all think? Do y'all just love it? Draw me some hearts. Look how tall it is. It's huge. It's humongous. Thanks, guys. I'm so glad I went ahead and went with it because I was like, oh God, that's a big project. But I was like, no, I can do it one step at a time. Thanks. Y'all share the video with all your friends, your family. I can't wait to see what y'all make for these. Okay, so I have Cindy, Lynn, Faith, Gayleen, Virginia, and Stacy. Does anybody else want one? You can drop a comment and say, I want one, and I'll send you an invoice. No, shipping is additional. Now, if you bought from the live sale on Friday, I'm just going to add it into your package you already have. So you probably have already paid like that base shipping cost. Okay, I'll add one for you. Thanks, Raquel. I got you, Wanda. And Miss Robin. All right. I'm going to go take a picture on the front porch, and I'm going to have one of the kids stand next to it, and so y'all can see how tall it is. So it's just going to lean up against the wall. All right, y'all, super exciting. I'm glad I did this. I went out on a limb and was like, I'm going for it. So I need to go clean my transfers. So y'all have a great night. That's fine, Miss Wanda. And I'll see y'all tomorrow with another crazy project that comes in my head in the middle of the night. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.